G'day guys, Andrew from Evo here. So, probably one of the bigger problems you have when you're detailing your Evo washing it is swirl marks on the paint. The paint's very soft, so pretty much anything you touch the paint with will cause very small micro scratches, which tend to build up over time and give your paint a pretty swirly look. You can get rid of that by correcting it, polishing it out, but it's a bit of work involved. So to avoid them in the first place is probably the best bet. So I've gone a few things to help with this. One is obviously grit guards and buckets with grip guards, big buckets with grip guards in them, just to stop grit being washed onto the paint. I use a lamb's wool mitt to wash the car with. Big thick drying towels help, I guess, to a degree, but what I've purchased the other day was a blow dryer, a car dryer, which is this unit down here. So basically these things are designed actually for pet grooming, so there's dry pets. There's heaps of them on the market. I know a few local distributors do them, including one called Big Boy, which is I think they're based out of Victoria. Detail Central sell them. There's the Master Blaster versions, which are an American company, and there's about 1,000 other ones as well. This one's actually a Shernbao. It's a dog dryer, a pet dryer, out of China. This is their bigger version, which is 2400 watts. It is a pretty powerful unit, blows out air at, I reckon, around 340k an hour. Don't know if it's that fast, but it comes out pretty quick. It's also heated air as well, so it uses, I think, the actual motors inside to heat the air as it passes over. It gets pretty hot. It's got a little insulated grip on the handle there, on the nozzle there, just so you don't get your hands too hot. It's also filtered air as well, so it has just some foam filters in there to stop sucking grit and dirt and blowing it over your car or dog. So this one cost me $280. It's probably equivalent to the $600 unit, Big Boy unit, as far as its air output. It's not as it hasn't got as many features. It doesn't have the dual switches and all that kind of thing. It's basically an on-off switch and a power switch on the top there, on-off, and then a dial to wind up the power from fairly low to blowing like a hurricane. It doesn't have the feet on the bottom, which I don't really care about because I mostly wash my car up on that slope up there. So if it had, the wheels on the bottom, yeah, if it had wheels on it, it'd be rolling off down the hill. So I don't mind the fact it hasn't got those. Even though that hose looks fairly short, that expands right out once it gets some air through it. It's about 2.5 meters long, which should be more than enough to do the car. I think some of the Big Boys and other ones have longer hoses, which is probably better. But you know, you're paying $300 more for the same similar kind of unit. Yeah, so that's about it. I haven't actually used it yet. I only got it yesterday, and I'm going to give my car a wash this morning, and then see how it goes. Yeah, so obviously the advantage with these things is that you don't touch the car, so you don't add squirrels and scratches to the car whilst you're driving it. I mean, whilst you're drying it. That's an advantage, I would assume. Yeah, so that's the unit. Like I said, $280. I'll put a link to the company I bought it from. You can actually get them on special currently from an Australian mob in Sydney, who is a pet supply place. So that might be worth looking at. I think about $320 through them. So maybe delivery on top of that. As far as I can tell, all the ones that are available on the marketplace are basically dog pet dryers. They just rebranded them. I've had a look through AliExpress pretty extensively, and all the ones look very familiar that you see on the market. So don't be put off by the fact it's designed to dry dogs. It does just as good a job, I would assume, drying your car. Yeah, so that's about it. I'll put another video up in a sec, or possibly with this one, just talking, showing me using it when I'm driving my car, to see how it goes. And yeah, go from there. Okay guys, thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.